Welcome to the Clocking In Voices of North Carolina Manufacturing podcast. I'm your host, Phil Mintz of the NC State University College of Engineering's Industry Extension Services. In this space, we interview passionate North Carolina manufacturers and industry experts who will inspire and inform you with their curious insights, humble beginnings, and unique stories of achievement. These amazing guests will also share their strategies and tactics that have taken their businesses and careers to the highest levels. GRT Electronics manufactures a variety of product lines, including extended temperature and rugged boards and enclosures intended for harsh environments in industrial, communications, medical, and military-grade applications, where product quality and reliability are essential. Tony McCullough has more than 20 years of combined experience in field sales and account management, serving engineering, management, purchasing, and contractors for a wide range of companies, including manufacturers, electronics, and electromechanical products. With the deep roots tracing back to maybe the late 70s, GRT specializes in low to medium volume runs and quick turn prototypes in an industry where many look overseas for scale. So, Tony, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
At a time when many industry and printed circuit board industries are looking for scale overseas, what does GRT Electronics provide in that industry that's helpful?
Well, GRT Electronics has surface mount equipment and expertise in quality manufacturing for surface mount PCBs. And we can offer quick turn as well as local deliveries that give us an advantage over overseas manufacturing when we try to bring our customers to scale.
So as a sales manager, you are often the bridge between a client's vision and the technical realities of the sales floor, right?
Yes, sir. And I talk to different people at the customers throughout the process of engagement where we're heading to production and making the deliveries.
Yeah, so what are some of the common hurdles you see customers facing when trying to move from a prototype to a full scale?
Some of the common problems or hurdles you'll see are availability of parts. A lot of times parts will go obsolete, and sometimes you'll find that you'll have to redesign the entire product because of one part. So that's one of the first things I think of is the obsolescence issue. Sometimes things go out of stock, like right now there's a worldwide memory shortage. Prices have tripled on some devices. We find some customers, one customer in specific I can talk about had a $75 memory device that's now over $200. So sometimes you'll see price variability that can cause problems when you deliver quotes.
So being based in Raleigh, North Carolina and in the U.S., again, there seems to be maybe a renaissance in what the printed circuit board industry may be doing in the States. Are you seeing any additional opportunities in this arena?
Yes, we are. We're hearing as new technologies emerge, you get new opportunities for circuit board that would support that particular technology, such as data centers, biotech. We were just talking at lunch about the biotech center, North Carolina Biotech Center, and there are 3 or 4 companies right now that we have quotes with that have a product related to biotech, such as like pharmaceutical testing or even things like body scans or devices that are made to interact with the human body.
So, a big thing going on now, of course, is supply chain. And again, with the efforts from, overseas manufacturing related to printed circuit board industries, is the tariff business and all of that, is that making a difference in kind of what you guys might be able to do?
It's caused a lot of changes. So now all our quotes have a tariff associated with them. So when we present those quotes, we include that in our cost, of course. But it causes a lot of scrambling because prices change. Anytime you get a change, factories and purchasing, a lot of times they'll try to go back to the drawing board and start looking at different suppliers or maybe even different components. So I just say there's a lot of activity because of the tariffs and some questions from companies that have been overseas with their manufacturing as to whether or not they can come back. And so we've seen a lot of extra quotes, I think, due to that.
Do you see a day where a lot of that, can make it back here?
Well, I think some of it's going to come back for sure. The quality and the availability has been a problem with some overseas manufacturing. We've seen some quality issues, and then again the availability because of things like I remember during the pandemic. Again, it's parts that are not available. So there have been availability issues overseas, but I think you'll see more manufacturing in the U.S. Overseas, they have the advantage because they have a better price, lower labor costs. It's just that simple, and it's still like that even with the tariffs on a lot of things like PCBs, which are done heavily in Asia and other countries or other continents. They have the advantage on labor cost and material cost too, for that matter.
We're talking to Tony McCullough of GRT Electronics in our state, in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we're talking about printed circuit board industry. It says here that, you have a legacy of building ruggedized, high reliability products that can withstand harsh environments. Is that something that you're still into today?
We still see some of that right now. Yeah, you have to, we have test chambers so we can extend or reduce the temperature. Things like that is what they're referring to, but also you have to have special soldering preparations when you have ruggedized equipment. You might use the extended range of temperatures that you find with certain solders. You might have higher quality boards, higher quality components that you have to purchase. Typically, they're more expensive, but some of those things would increase reliability and ruggedized products.
So, is that something that's still a thing today? I know in the older days, the military was a lot of work in that area, but some of the new applications, does it require that?
Well, you will see that. Yeah, you'll see that in some cases. Automotive particularly, things that are related to automotive. We're seeing a few designs, a few products here locally now that are going into automotive or trucking applications, racing applications. Okay. So it comes up. And I wanted to throw another thing in there. Yeah. In the harsh environments, you have like plumbing products. We've done several plumbing products in the last couple of years, believe it or not, plumbing-related products, like one for a hot water heater.
Yeah, I guess electronics is pretty much everywhere now.
It really is. That's exactly it. You hit the nail on the head because electronics is getting into everything, and whether it's like a urinal, a hot water heater, or a water system for a house, a smart water system, we've done controls and equipment that goes in the house plumbing system to maybe alert the owner when the water's leaking or running.
Yeah, I guess people don't really realize, when we say something is smart, that just generates a whole nother set of electronics that are involved in it.
It really does. It goes into all kinds of different things, and that's what's happening right now. Internet of Things. Right.
You guys in the middle of that? You guys make some of those things?
We have a few products that are in that, yeah, and monitors, test equipment, things like that go into Internet of Things.
So, who would know it after all these years where we've kind of given away a lot of our printed circuit board work? You got a company like GRT here in North Carolina that's continuing to do that work. Is that exciting?
It's very exciting, yes. Some of the products are just mind-blowing products come in, and we find customers out there doing things and having problems that we can help them with. And it's a lot of fun to learn all about the products. It really is.
All right, so we've been talking to Tony McCullough of GRT Electronics. We appreciate your time today, Tony, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you for joining us for Clocking In, Voices of North Carolina Manufacturing. If you'd like to learn more about the manufacturing solutions offered by NC State Industry Extension Services, Go to www.ies.ncsu.edu.